never looking at them side by side. There are many unknowns about what happens when DBS gets dubbed. Just how different can the two versions be? The answer might just shock you, AniFam. Let's check out this awesome part of Dragon Ball Super episode 59, where Beerus HAKAI'S Zamasu. I'm having a $500 giveaway for the AniFam members. Best way to win is clicking the notification bell. I'll wait for 3 seconds. 3, 2, more details in pinned comment and description, and 1.
Are you waiting?
Whose voice is better? The subs bring out his very fun, carefree nature. Hearing English Goku again though, kind of feels like home. This is the voice we grew up with, right?
Did you already forget?
We actually see a change here. The sub gets straight to the point. The dub, on the other hand, has us thinking about Whis' power.
やり直し？そっか、ウィスさんは時間を戻せんだったな。
これで確信できた。
Oh yeah, of course! That whole temporal do-over thing! You can just wind back the clock!
That's the certainty we needed.
Instantly, you can tell in Japanese, Goku seems more confused at first. Then there's the fact that the English Goku has a spiffy name for Whis' power. But the dub had me thinking that Beerus was saying that Whis' power was the certainty they needed. The sub made it a bit more clear that he was changing subjects.
行きましょうか。
I believe it's time.
Let's talk about Whis' voice. I personally love it in Japanese. English is throwing me off so hard. But how you feel about it, AniFam? Huge difference here. And next clip.
Just what do you have there, Zamasu?
LOL! Zamasu must hit like a girl for Gowasu to think it's a massage. But in the dub, he doesn't say anything about that yet. Instead, he asks kind of angrily what that mitt is.
肩たたきグッズか。
いや、これは。
残念だったな。A massage glove?
No, I don't know.
I'm sorry, did I get in your way?
Zamasu in the dub is so scared, playing it dumb. He's at least trying to make up an actual excuse in this sub. Then there's Beerus. In Japanese, he's straight to the point. But English Beerus got a sense of humor. I like it.
ビルス様、いつからここに？おや、帰られたのではなかったのですか？ Beerus, what's going on? How long have you been here?
An excellent question. I was under the impression you'd left.
The vibe is so different. Is it just me, or does Gowasu seem a little upset to see Beerus return in the dub?
少々用事を思い出しまして。
用事？
お前、ザマスに殺されるとこだったんだぞ。
There's one more matter we need to discuss.
What matter? That your beloved apprentice is currently trying to kill you.
Beerus is so sarcastically funny. But you have to admit it takes away from his scariness. As a being who can destroy things so easily, the sub does a great job of keeping that fear.
私がザマスに？
これが証拠です。
What are you talking about?
See for yourself, Supreme Kai.
Japanese Gowasu sounds mostly confused. English Gowasu, though, he's pretty upset that they're accusing his apprentice of something like this.
ザマス！
私のかぶせた手袋。
Zamasu, what is this?
If I had not placed that kitten mitten on his hand.
The sub seems like such a scary moment due to both Whis and Beerus being so serious. Now Whis is being silly in the dub too?
確実にあの領域でした。
ザマス、どういうことか説明しなさい。
And then your long life would have come to a most abrupt end.
Zamasu, I need you to explain yourself immediately.
Whis is very descriptive in the English version. Kinda makes you more sad about the situation.
私から説明します。
Allow me to explain for you.
The dub literally just copied the sub. Those silly people.
ザマスの目的はゴアス様を殺して時の指輪を奪うことだったのです。
なんと。
Zamasu's objective is to kill you and claim the time ring for himself, giving him immense power. That can't be.
Anafam, the English dubs are doing a really good job of giving us reminders. The sub didn't mention that the time ring would give Zamasu immense power.
様さえいなくなれば彼の計画を邪魔する者はいなくなりますから。
Afraid so, my fellow Kai. And with you gone, there would be no one in this universe to impede his plans.
Yeah, the English version is doing it again. Instead of getting right to the point, like they do in the Japanese, the dubs linger on the scariness and sadness that Gowasu must be feeling before talking about Zamasu's plan.
計画とは。
それはスーパードラゴンボールの力を使って不死身の体を手に入れ。
Just what plans are those? Our guess? He's going to use the Super Dragon Balls to make himself indestructible.
I love the way they say Super Dragon Balls in Japanese. So much better. But notice how the Supreme Kai says immortal in the sub and indestructible in the dub. Pretty much the same, but they do give you a little bit different picture in your head.
体を手に入れ偽物の悟空さんを作って人間を滅ぼすんです。
Use them again to create a counterfeit Goku so he can eradicate all mortals from the living world.
Jeez, they made the Supreme Kai sound like a total know-it-all in the English version. All these bigger words. Just keep it simple like in the sub.
お前は改心したのではなかったのか。ザマス。
I thought you overcame those impulses and turned over a new leaf. Zamasu!
Wow, the dubs are really trying to keep reminding us about stuff, aren't they? I kinda like that, especially for the people just now switching over from the subs. They might have forgotten some stuff from back then.
改心ですって。誰がそんなものを。私は神の正義に従うまで。
You have misunderstood me, Master. There is no other leaf, there is only divine justice, and it demands that I serve it well.
Pretty big differences here. Both versions have the same meaning, but Japanese Zamasu sounds more intimidating. The English Zamasu seems to give us more detail though.
悪は滅ぼすという正義に。ザマス。しかしゴア。
Evil must be destroyed, no matter the price.
Zamasu!
The English stays in the moment a bit longer. As you can see, Zamasu hasn't even started talking about how the others figured out his plans.
しかしゴアスを殺そうとしているだけで、よく私の計画が分かったな。
I assume Zuno tipped you off, though I admit I'm impressed you deduced my whole plan from what I asked him.
Whoa, an actual big difference. In the dub, Zamasu believes someone has tipped the others off. In the sub, he thinks they figured it all out from just observing him. Wonder why they changed it so hard.
そんなん簡単だ。未来って見てきたかな。
未来だと。
He didn't have to guess much at all. I saw the future with my own eyes. What's that? You traveled to the future?
In the subs, Zamasu sounds kind of scared when Goku talks about the future. The dubs, however, changed it up to sound like Zamasu was more shocked that Goku was even able to go to the future in the first place.
ボロボロ。人もいっぺい殺された。
なるほど。私は夢を叶えた。
That's right, I did. And thanks to you, whole cities were in ruins. Countless lives were completely destroyed. Is that a fact, Goku?
The sub is back to getting right to the point. Instantly, Zamasu is pronouncing his happiness that his plans eventually work. The dub spends more time on Goku really emphasizing the lives that were taken. Then you're left to guess why Zamasu is smiling.
ならばなおさらこのようなところで散るわけにはいかない。
Means in this future my dreams have come true. Well, all the more reason why I can't let you interlopers get in the way of them now.
Basically the same thing was said, but the English version is emphasizing Zamasu's feelings like they just had with Goku. But here comes what we've been waiting for.
Sorry, Kai, but your luck has run out.
I love how Beerus is so bad here, but he does seem a bit more sarcastic yet again in the dub.
Hakai.
Beerus is about to get to business. Zamasu can act tough all he wants, but you can see the fear in his eyes. While watching the sub, you hear Beerus say Hakai, but your brain is saying destroy looking at the subtitles. Then in the dub, it's almost like I was missing something. But it is really nice that the English dub creators of Dragon Ball Super decided to keep some of those names in Japanese. It only feels right. Let's finish with the epic moment that Beerus HAKAI'S Zamasu.